Yo, what just happened, yo? What just happened, man? Yo, I just watched 50 Cent get a response from Let's Rap About It. Jim Jones, Fabolous, Maino, Dave East, and they cooked 50. Oh my God. Oh my God. No diss. No diss. Did y'all hear that? Yo, 50 Cent, bro. Like, you can't, 50, you can't, like, ain't no IG post gonna fix this, bro. These boys is not playing, bro. Yo, 50, did 50 bark up the wrong tree? Did he just do that? Yo, you know the crazy part about this? Not only did they just drop some heat, I don't care what y'all say, Fabolous dropped some heat. That boy can rap, bro. Yo, they got a podcast too. They can sit back, laugh, talk about everything. Bro, they doing numbers. They in the headlines. 50 in the headlines when he makes an IG post. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 50 Cent. He followed me before. I ain't got no problem with 50 Cent. 50 Cent Thug Life. No problem with you. No diss. No diss. He followed my IG, you know, it was a couple of years ago. Shout out to him. So I ain't got no problem with you, 50. But you kind of got to respond to these dudes, bro. You kind of got to respond to these dudes, man. Like, what y'all think in the comment section below? Did y'all hear this? I kind of want to play this. Well, I think Fabolous had the best verse. I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to have them get me. Somebody said, Fab is so slept on and should not be messed with. You know the crazy part about all of this? It makes me think 50 might be in on it because it's like they using 50 Cent's beats. And you know how 50 is. Like, he don't let you use nothing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like, maybe he kind of helping them promote this. I don't know. Well, maybe not. Man, I don't want to see an IG tweet, bro, or a tweet or IG post, man. He got to get in the booth, bro. You got to get in the booth because now you got these dudes from New York slamming. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fabolous cooked him. Dave East wasn't playing like, yo, bruh. She said, y'all want 50 in a back down bag. Hey, 50 back in the day, you know, he was one of them ones. You know what I mean? Shout out to 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Like, even before he followed me or whatever, like on IG, like, I thought 50 was like, one, you know, obviously one of the best to ever do it. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to him. But I mean, Fabolous is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very, very good at rapping. And now you got these guys are not just new age rappers where you can just be like, oh, well, I'm just super clouded, you know what I'm saying? I'm a heavyweight, I ain't got to respond to you, whatever. Like, these guys got staying in the game. Like, Maino is known for being super solid, you know? So yeah, you want to talk about, you know, you're gonna buy the building or whatever we're doing the podcast from, and you're gonna buy 50% stake in the podcast, and Maino kind of like check 50 on that, like, yo, I mean, he say he gonna buy it. Like, I'm the one that you got to reach out to. If you're trying to get 50%, I'm the person. So I don't know who you think you're reaching out to. I'm the one you have to reach out to get the 50% stake. And 50 Cent released the audio recording of him talking to the people or the guy that's claiming that Jim Jones and them are squatters. You know what I'm saying? So 50 kind of been using that angle. But let's be clear, man. I don't care if they squatting or not. You know what I mean? Like, they putting out hot content. We all listen to it. We all watching it. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You know, you can make fun of them. You know, you got money now, 50. There's a time you ain't have money like that. You know, but I don't think they broke. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, everybody else can think they broke. I don't think Jim Jones is broke. Jim Jones always been getting money and getting bread. I met him before too. Shout out to Jim Jones, but he's always been getting money, so, I ain't, Fabolous, like, I mean, calling Fabolous broke is crazy. He had Ferraris like back in the day, so I don't think he's broke. You know what I mean? I think they probably just, hey, like, why not just get together? We all hang out together. We all crack jokes together. We all chill together anyway. We go to the gym together. You know what I mean? Like, why not just do a podcast and talk about our life experience? We got a mean fan base, all of us. Jim Jones, you talk about Jim Jones for the most part, you doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? You see bloggers popping up out of nowhere, switching genres, talking about, Jim Jones, and they doing views. You know what I mean? Like, once you start kicking into the algorithm, I ain't been talking about him that long to do that. But once you start kicking into the algorithm, like, that happens. So, and I think this is a very, very good idea for Jim Jones and them to do this podcast. Everybody's talking about it. This is doing like way more, it's circulating around way more than Fat Joe's podcast. Shout out to Fat Joe, but circulating way more than that. You know what I mean? Joe Budden's podcast is not even buzzing like this right now, and Joe Budden, shout out to him, like, he's one of the GOATs. So this is very interesting, man. This is very interesting. I kind of want to play this, bro, because they was cooking. They cooked him, bro. I don't think no IG post gonna fix this. He might be able to try to clown it, you know what I mean? But I think he probably didn't know they were gonna do this. And then on Christmas as well, and it's fire. I don't know, man. Somebody said, let's just bring Fabolous back out. And they might have just brought him back. You know what I mean? Somebody said they all together with this, they both get paid for the viewers and like, they get paid way more than like people don't understand. Like, IG don't really pay like that. You know what I mean? Like it don't. You know what I mean? But if they doing a podcast, they're gonna get paid more than what 50 Cent will get paid on a IG post. He's still getting paid, but they're gonna make more than that. 50 Cent is like crazy pay. Like, don't mistake like what I'm saying for like he ain't paid or nothing like that. 50 Cent, he's paid, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's clear. Like all these businesses and TV shows, and he's been in movies, the classic albums, the tours, he could sell out whenever he feels like it. He's responsible for kickstarting like multiple rappers' careers and all of that. You know what I mean? So 50 Cent, what I'm saying, it's juggernaut like brand connected with like it would be cool to see 50 Cent, Eminem, like, but they ain't this Eminem. Man. Eminem kind of like, he old now. He don't want to be getting involved in all of this. But it would be dope for like 50 to like kind of get, I mean, they did like sneak this Dr. Dre in this. So for them all to kind of get involved like that would be interesting, man. It would be good for hip hop. But then now 50 Cent is in a situation where like, he stopped rapping. He don't rap no more unless he puts together like a song, like a generic song for a movie or like a TV show or something like that. He don't really rap no more. And the music industry is not what it was, right? Because remember when 50 Cent, shout out to Kid Kid. Kid Kid's following me. Shout out to him. We following each other. When he was introducing Kid Kid and he was still like kind of rapping a little bit, like the songs didn't take off like that, because you don't have like a Jimmy Iovine or something like that pushing you, and then the quality was a drastic step down to what 50 normally produces. But, I would say 50 Cent is, a great songwriter. He ghost wrote a lot of material. He knows how to put together a hit if he needs to. Like, let's not get it twisted. He can still put together a hit if he needs to. But I want to see if he could do it. Like, what you gonna do? Yeah, you got to pass. Like we know you was like you top 5, bro. You to a lot of people. You top 10 to me, but you top 5 to a lot of people. Alive, you top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like you top 5. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I ain't try that, bro. I ain't try to see no IG post, man. Shout out to you, 50, man. And you reposted a lot of my stuff, man. Like, shout out to you. But these dudes just cooked. Fabolous cooked, bro. And then if you don't respond and they on a podcast, they just gonna clown and crack jokes and like, yo. And they're really smart about the way that they do it. The way that they do it, Super Chats is open, y'all. It's holidays, man. You know, Super Chat your boy $1. But the way they do their podcast is very, very clever and is smart. They're not like, when they respond to 50, they not like getting, you know, overzealous, right? Like they're not like super going crazy, nothing like that. They're just like laughing about it. Oh yeah, I guess we squatters. I guess we squatters. You know, it's nothing to go against guidelines or nothing like that. And they know what they're dealing with. Like 50 will do something like, you know, try to get you out of here. So they are very smart with how they play all of this. You know, so I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. They cooking, bro. They cooking. They cooking. Fabolous had that verse. He had that verse, man. Like I don't know. 50 Cent know who I am, so I don't want to play that. Because he might get mad and pull it down. Copyright. But they cooking 50, bro. Like they cook, bro. And you know, and the thing about it, like David versus Goliath, right? Like, you know, you've been going at them for quite some time. They kind of, you know, they might take a little jab back here and there, but they didn't do nothing like this. Now it's like a war. Like they're showing you, like, all right, you want to do that? We could make this a weekly thing. This bombing on 50 every week. I want to hear 50 Cent like respond to these dudes with a song, bro. And then they clapping at DJ Academics. In fact, what did Fabolous say? He said something like, "Oh, you ain't been in this," like, you know what I mean? You just talk like, man, I might play it anyway. If they hit it with copyright, I'll just remove that part. I mean, I kind of want to play this, man.
Yeah.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Should I play it?
I would probably die before I'm 21. These young boys getting light before they 21. Let's rap about it, smack a nigga, laugh about it. It's either in you, not on you. You lames need a class about it. Might I never get my flowers in this lifetime. Probably have to die before I get my right shine. It's cool, cause stars shine when it's nighttime. These internet niggas throwing shots, pick the right time.
Pick the right time. These internet dudes throwing shots, pick the right time. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, y'all? What are you talking about? Yeah, don't tell me you rock with me in the comments. Super chat. You rock with me.
Got time today, a hustler gonna find a way. I don't back down, it's not inside my DNA. Pops died early, had to grind early. Big hammers way before I had size on me. Talking old beef, taking back the guy Tony. That's before actresses laid their eyes on me. Yeah, let's talk money and love, but OG said you can't trade.
Man, I don't think he can say Maino broke either. Maino ain't broke. What y'all think? Maino ain't. Hey, academics, you got shout out to academics. You know I ain't got no problem with you. You posted me for too, man. I ain't got no problem with you. But academics, you might have to get in the booth, dog. No diss. You might have to get in the booth. You know, academics and Maino been having a problem. Academics was showing like, yo, if you had a problem with me, Maino, why we at this game or whatever, we cool and we sharing a drink and all of that, like, but you got a problem with me? You ain't got no problem with me. If you had a problem with me, then like, yo, interesting. I gotta drink some holiday ginger ale for this. This is crazy, bro.
Money for love, all of us gang, but only one of us blood in one crib. Don't trip, they ain't fucking with us. Hey, it's easy to see when you look at me.
And then you got Dave East, right? Hold on, Dave East can rap. Dave East can rap, bro. Oh my God. He didn't pick. Did 50 Cent pick with the wrong people? Let me know in the comment section. 50 might have picked with the wrong group of people, bruh. Yo. Oh yeah, 2026, your boy talking about entertainment gang. I'm not talking about battle rap here and there. I'm talking about entertainment. But 50, what you doing?
Another reason why you should be shook of me. I'm on that shit again. We getting lit again. Ain't no age for being fly to your citizen. Yeah, hey, rap about it. Ain't no age for being fly to your citizen.
Yo, that Averex is hard though. I ain't gonna even lie. What y'all rock with the Averex? Yeah, hopefully y'all had a good holiday. I chilled with the family. Everybody, opened up the gifts and everything. Cool Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to sleep. So I want to close out Christmas with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to this podcast because they giving us a Merry Christmas here.
Let's rap about it. KLP. I whip your head, boy. Capo.
Jimmy. I know, hey, they be hating on Jim Jones. Jim Jones been in that field for years. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get, I met him before, but it's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not, I met him, I was at it's another thing they be saying about Jim Jones. Oh, he ain't really what he don't be doing what he rap around. I don't know about that. But I met him, I was at a shooting range, right? In Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Jim Jones. I'll tell y'all a story. What was it? It wasn't Berea. It was, not North Royalton. It was somewhere like in Cleveland, Ohio. I was at a shooting range, right? I got like a brand new like Mac 10 Masterpiece Arms, right? It was the 45 ACP. And so I'm like, yo, because I used to go to the shows, like the Blick shows and buying everything up, right? And so I got a Masterpiece. Was that the Mac 11? No, it was the Mac 10. So I went there. Yeah, I had a Masterpiece Arms Mac 10, right? Went there to just put some rounds through it, you know what I mean, to whatever. And in comes Jim Jones, and then and I looked over, I was like, what is Jim Jones doing here? He was talking to I think he had, I think it was a security or something like that. He was just like looking at Blix or whatever, you know what I mean? And I think he was looking at a Desert Eagle. One thing that did catch me off guard, Jim Jones, I can't lie, I don't know, this is the Christmas eggnog talking. Jim Jones had he was like, oh, is that the Desert Eagle? He was talking to the lady at the lady that at the thing with all the, the arms or whatever. And he was like, man, see that, man, I ain't, I never shot that one. You know what I mean? But the Desert Eagle, look at that. And I'm thinking in my mind, it's like, yo, like, you be rapping about popping off Desi's all day. Like, what you mean you never pop one of these? Like, yeah, I'm thinking that in my mind. I'm just sitting there like, what? I'm like, I'm talking to my girl, but I'm like eavesdropping at the same time. Like what is he talking about? And then Jim looks at me. He was like, yo, what's up? And he was trying to show the lady who owned the range, right? He was trying to show her that he was like, real popular. So he was like, you know who I am, don't you? And I was like, yeah, I seen you like on TV or whatever, like rapping or whatever. And then he goes back and he talks to her. And then she asks him, because she's got like a wall where like all like, like famous people, whatever, like they sign their names, they take pictures, whatever, and they sign their names. So then he went and he signed his name like on the wall. And then he was cool. Like he talked to me for a second, and then he I think I asked him something crazy. I'm like, yo, can you sign the Mac 10? I think that's what it was. I think he did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, yo, like shout out to Jim Jones. I was like, that was crazy. I was young. I'm like, yo, sign the back chain. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it was. And he did. But shout out to Jim Jones, man. I ain't got no problem with him. He was cool. He was a cool dude. But yeah, that's the time I met him or whatever. But he seemed cool. But I was shocked, Jim, that you didn't. Now you talk about shooting them Desi's, and you said, and I heard you say that you never like, at least that you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Ever use. So that was interesting. But shout out to Jim Jones.
I'm ducking smoking, I ain't got a neck. These niggas all in their feelings, they must have got upset. I played ball till I got fouled too hard and went and got a tech.
Hold on. We ain't doing this right. We ain't doing this right. Hold on. We ain't doing this right.
I whip your head, boy. Capo. I'm ducking smoking, I ain't got a neck. These niggas all in their feelings, they must have got upset. I played ball till I got fouled too hard and went and got a tech. I've been around real killers, nigga. You are not a threat. Fuck off. It's money in the bank, you should have stopped the bet. Stop it up.
What y'all think about Jim Jones' verse?
Been left the game, but I still got connects. My young boys carry guns that can stop a jet. I flew birds through the coop, but I still got the set. Fuck 'em. Fuck about the ass, we will whip your head. Niggas saying fuck the streets like them shits is dead. I got niggas in the streets.
And then, you know, like them doing a podcast or whatever, like it's not like we going live or we, you know what I'm saying, like talking on, you know, it's like they getting deals for podcasts, bro. You know what I mean? Like artists and stuff like that, they sign like these crazy, you know, figure deals for podcasts. You know, so it's, you know, they not broke, man. He's just getting money.
It's moving bricks for bread. I got homies getting snatched and they just hit the feds. I'm from New York where that money talk. East side. Niggas post bill and they don't come to fucking court, nigga. My YNs is doing quarter zips. That's nothing but a 7. When I was young, I was doing.
But come to think of it, now I'm starting to remember like that a little bit more. Like when I seen Jim Jones at the range, I think he was being sarcastic when he said that, because he so when he was just like, oh, I think he was like, oh, I never shot that one. I think he was being sarcastic. You know, I don't think he was like, oh, I never shot one of them. Yeah, I think he was being sarcastic about it. You know what I'm saying? So now that you know, when you talk about something, then like the memories start to like, you know what I mean? I think he was being sarcastic. I mean, so he might have popped one of those before. You know what I'm saying? But I think he was just saying that because she was there. And he was like looking at his homeboy or whatever he was with, or the security he was with. And then he was looking at it and he was like talking about like, oh, I never shot one of them. So I think that's what it was. You know what I mean? So I don't, you know, I ain't trying to play you, Jim Jones. I'm just saying this story that happened. But maybe he was being sarcastic, but shout out to you.
Quarter breaks, before the gram, we was taking rich quarter flicks. Pineapples on the head, 3 in the quarter whips. Nasty. That's when Duke had the beamer and I had the add. Rockin' beef from Broxy's my side dish, so I had the Mac. You squatting in the building, I'm squatting on some millions. This nigga's watching my moves. I got
squatting in the building, I'm squatting on some millions. Like, oh, he not playing.
The minute shit. Tell me what you want, nigga. Tell me. Tell me what you need. Tell me what it is. Tell me what nigga.
Yo, isn't that like insane though, right? Jim Jones, like all of these years, like even though like his biggest song was what, like Ballin'? All of these years, he still maintained relevance. People still talk about him. I know there's a lot of the 6ix9ine stuff, you know what I mean? People heard him on the phone or whatever. But it's, you know, even like before all of that, like he was still like a known figure. I don't know if he had publicists or whatever talking about him, whatever, but people used to always talk about Jim Jones. So like, it's very interesting for him to maintain relevance through all of these years. And when you look at Maino and Jim Jones, like they are known like in the hip hop industry as being solid. You know what I mean? Like they don't be talking crazy about people who got cases other than a Tekashi 6ix9ine. Other than that, like he don't really be talking crazy about people. He be keeping it G a lot of times. You know, he might crack jokes and stuff, but he don't, you know, he don't really step out of line with the G code. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Like, so he is known as one of the most solid like rappers out there. You know, so him and Maino. So it's interesting that they taking shots at 50 now, like going back at him. So this is an interesting situation.
Would it be?
Uh-oh, Davey. I used to do the Avarex with the cream sleeve. Oh, y'all. I was born in, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s. You know, grew up in the 90s, outside in the 90s. So with the Avarexes on, bro, like, bruh, that, man, back in the day, man. Back in the day.
Read what up? Tan and white on us like a bagel with cream cheese. Look,
tan and white on us like a bagel with cream cheese. Oh my God, bro. What? Bagel with cream cheese.
Seen them on TV, I really seen fiends. Nothing but they kept their balance on a mean lean. We treating niggas like Isaiah, ain't no dream team. Think of Chip Banks, American cream team. White rice and corn, the mama did the string beans. Just for my niggas in Clinton Green or Sing Sing. I seen a different kind of.
So he ain't really go at 50 Cent yet. Like he ain't really. Hey, well, we gotta get to that Fabolous song, dog. Faboulous' verse, we gotta get, hey, Fabolous! And you know what's crazy? One of my favorite songs, right? From rappers, 50 Cent and Fabolous did a collaboration, Cuffin' Season. Y'all remember that song? I think Cuffin' Season remix. One of my favorite songs, bro. Like, whenever I go to New York, I always turn that song on. Cuffin' Season with 50 Cent and Fabolous. One of my favorite songs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. And now Fabolous is cooking 50. Like, oh my God, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Magic than Kareem seen. Powder turned into a rock without a green screen. Thinking about they self, don't know about what a team mean at all. Just trying to get away from 12 like a preteen. Cough syrup, got him addicted, he need lean. I heard BG came home, I put on bling bling. Cameras caught him at the crib, now it's a ring scene. On the rooftop like
cameras caught him at the crib, now it's a ring scene. Ooh. Hey, don't tell me Dave East ain't got bars, bro. Do not tell me that, bro. Because Dave East got bars, bro. Shout out to Dave East.
Cameras caught him at the crib, now it's a ring scene.
Camera caught him at the crib, now it's a ring scene. Hey, you know what's crazy? And we ain't even in the year out yet. Young Buck. I ran down on Young Buck at Whole Foods. Shout out to him. He blocked me, made a song about me and everything. Shout out to Young Buck. You know what I'm saying? Young Buck responding to Fat Joe. Did y'all hear Young Buck's song? Cappuccino? That song is crazy, bruh. And Young Buck is showing that he got bars. Like, he still got bars. I'm like, yo. So this is interesting. Like, these dudes coming back, you know what I'm saying? Like, and putting in work.
On the rooftop like a Nino and G thing. Expensive dinner type bitches knowing they eat wings. 600 Benzes and Beamers, that was a street.
Somebody said Dave East is playing it safe. 50 didn't really get crazy with Dave East. He didn't really get crazy with Dave East. Or did I miss something? I mean, I feel like when 50 is going at the podcast, he's talking about Dave East indirectly, right? So I don't think he got super crazy with Dave East. So the way Dave East is responding, he's showing, yo, these are my boys. I'm with them. I'm on this track with them. I ain't getting crazy with you. Ain't get crazy with me yet. You know what I mean? But I'm mixed up in what they got going on. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I'm still showing a level of support here with them. If it goes left with me and 50, hey, you're going to hear it in the music. But as far as right now, he kind of neutral. And I'm not really mad at Dave East for moving like this. Now, I see the comment section talking, but it's like, I would be looking at Dave East weird if he would just start bombing on 50, I'll be looking at him weird like, yo, Dave East, what is you doing, bro? Like 50 ain't even getting super crazy with you. You know, maybe it's the bias. You know what I'm saying? I still rock with 50. Maybe it's the bias. I'd be thinking that. But by him doing this, it's neutral. He on the track. You know what I'm saying? But he neutral with it. Right now, I'm not mad at it because he at least showing a level of support here. So I'm not mad, gang.
Re-sling, lately I'm sipping, I got it different. Put you on the wall, no street team. Always a FTD thing. From the dirt. Look, I really
put you on the wall, no street team. Shout out to Def Jam. I used to work at Island Def Jam in New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Been in King Park with Crazy O, Shady Low, Nipsey on repeat and my Mercedes low. Let's rap about it. All I knew was trap about it. Info, we smack it out. I'm no limit. I'm actually about it. Know the vibe. I'm actually about it.
That's low key a warning though. I'm actually about it.
I'm no limit. I'm actually about it. The FTD thing from the dirt. Look, I really been in King Park with Crazy.
Hey, we don't need no people that's just now listening to Dave East. I've been listening to Dave East, and if you've been rocking with this channel for a while, you know, like Dave East used to be the intro, like a while ago. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with Dave East. You know, so I don't know. I be catching his the Easter eggs in his music.
Sling. Lately I'm sipping, I got it different. Put you on the wall, no street team. Always a FTD thing. From the dirt. Look, I really been in King Park with Crazy O, Shady Low, Nipsey on repeat and my Mercedes low.
Nipsey on repeat and my Mercedes low. Okay.
About it. All I knew was trap about it. Info, we smack it out. I'm no limit. I'm actually about it. Know the vibe. I'm actually about it.
All right, so Michael, hit the super chat, man. Y'all know it's gonna do a little bit of views. Somebody said Fifth called them broke squatters. He should have went on Fifth, but he's playing it safe. I don't think he should have went at 50, bro. I think Dave East did what he did, and I think he did what he's supposed to do. He showed them like, look, if I'm gonna get in a whip with y'all, when this whip is getting popped up, I'm gonna I'm riding with y'all. Like, this is what Dave East is doing. My fan base is about to be right here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna help bring traffic to this. We in the whip together. But homeboy, 50 ain't really getting super crazy with me. But we in the whip together, and I'm showing him I'm in solidarity with y'all. So now it's on 50 Cent, because 50 got to look at this, and you know 50 don't play the neutral, right? So if Dave East is showing like he is riding with them, like when Fat Joe and all these dudes tried to get on the I'm from New York with Ja Rule, at that point, all gloves is off with 50. You are when he went with Jada Kiss and all of them, he was like, yo, if you trying to help him on a song, you are going to get it too. You know what I mean? So it's maybe the same rules apply. We'll see how he handles Dave East. But Dave East, we all hear stories about a lot of people, right? I hear Dave East is a real one. What have y'all heard this? I'm not gonna tell you like some stuff I heard, but I hear he's a real one. Maybe 50 Cent knows that. Like Dave East will probably pop up. You know what I mean? And Dave East is in a place in hip hop, right? I'm not saying he'll do it, but he's in a place in hip hop where people know him, they respect him, but he's got a lot to gain. Right? Imagine like Dave East, like knowing 50 Cent somewhere and 50 Cent talk crazy. Dave East like mad tall. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Maybe he goes somewhere and he presses 50. Right? And it gets caught on camera. I think he'll do it. You know what I mean? Like if it goes there. I'm not saying he will. You know, I mean, look at the Game. Like that whole situation happened with Game and 50 Cent back in the day, all of that. Dave East, he seemed like the type to do that if it gets too crazy. Am I doing too much? Is this holiday eggnog starting to kick in? You know, I don't be doing this all like that. Let me know in the chat before we keep going, because we got to get to this Fabolous verse. Let me know. No diss. No diss. Let's get back to it.
Whoa. 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 Look. I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada.
This is direct shot at 50. Yeah, maybe I'm saying too much. Maybe it was the eggnog with the Dave East. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm saying a little bit too much. I don't know. I be watching the hip hop beefs. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm saying too much. You know what I mean? I'm gonna recognize the chat. The chat say I'm saying too much. Maybe I'm saying too much. But let the boy Fab is going to the booth now. Can we get a round of applause for Fab? He's going in the booth.
Whoa. Look. I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog.
Oh, the window shoppers ain't really gonna cop nada. Oh my God, 50! 50! An IG post can't fix this, dog. Oh my God. Hey, this is a reaction. I can't play this song all the way through without reacting to it or it gets pulled down. This is a reaction. You know what I mean? But shout out to Fabolous. He's not playing. God. Direct shot. No diss. No diss. Oh God. Oh God.
Look. I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada.
Oh.
My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller.
Oh!
I got power, your shorty got hot shower.
Oh! 50! 50! You gotta do something, dog! You gotta do something, bro. This is a direct shot. I got power. And he's talking crazy. He not playing with you. His reputation in the streets is he ain't playing with you, dog. He like, all right, you want to talk crazy? I'm on a podcast. You want to talk? I'm sorry. I'm getting amped. I'm not trying to amp this 50. No diss. No diss. But he cooking you, dog. Them window shoppers ain't really the pop nada. I got the power. What? You trying to come? We making money over here. You coming at our livelihood? I'm getting in the booth and I'm going straight at you. Facts. I don't care about what no DJ Academics got to say. I don't care about none of these people. What nobody think, the trolls on 50's sides, I don't care what nobody, you talking crazy. I'm in the booth now. I'm Fab, I'm in the booth now. Now what? And it's hate. You can't say it's whack.
Toe to head from bottom to top. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada.
Oh.
My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower.
Oh my God, 50! He said your shorty got hot showered. Oh my God, it's over. It is over, 50. You got 24 hours to respond.
You got 24 hours to respond to him, 50.
24 hours. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see an IG post, dog. I don't want to hear an interview. Fab is respected in the streets. I'm sorry, I'm not gassing this. 50, he respected up in this mother. 50! He said your girl got hot showered. This is what he said. Oh, God. What you gonna do, 50 Cent? Oh, God. Oh, God. What you gonna do? That's what we need, bruh. A direct shot. That's fire.
I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot showers. Catch her tryna leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler.
50! He said y'all both meet the creator. Oh my God, I'm texting everybody this 50-50. I'm texting everybody. I'm sorry, I'm not gassing this. I am texting everybody. When I am done with this, oh my God. Oh my God, I need to check and see if 50's following me still. He might unfollow me for this. Unknown with the $2 said Fab better chill. He was partying with Diddy. Hey, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. There's pictures of 50 Cent and Diddy. I don't know what 50's doing with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? The documentary and everything. I think he's trying to use like some laws of power or whatever, trying to help destroy Diddy so he can look like the bigger mogul. I don't know what he's doing, but he's got plenty of pictures hanging out with Diddy. We can't act like we don't see that just because we rock with 50 Cent. Now, Diddy has never said what he said to, you know what I'm saying, Fabolous. You know, you don't party with me and all that. He never do that. But, you know, Fabolous didn't get weird with Diddy. He was just like, you know what I mean? Just trying to ignore him. Like, all right, this dude he's trying to ignore him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to get super weird with, you know what I mean? Weird back with Diddy. Diddy's being Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he can't control what he say, you know, but I don't care about that. 50's getting cooked right now. He said he's sending you to your creator in a fire way. He said your girl is getting hot shot. He's saying all of this in this rap here. 50's never gonna follow me again. Oh God, I'm never gonna get a part on the Power Show. Oh God, it's over for me. Oh my God. What do y'all think about this?
Fabolous is a monster.
This is a monster at work. This is a monster at work here.
Whoa. Look. I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. If you ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly.
He said, take you to the creator. It's not Tyler. Oh my God, 50! Stop hanging out with all them business people, 50. They're making you lose your streets aggression. We got it. We get it. You want to be a billionaire. You almost at $1 billion. You're wearing suits. All that. All right, cool. Now you take shots at people. You keep dissing Jay-Z. You dissing. You picked the wrong person, 50. Sometimes you can clown, you can joke. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can pick that wrong person. Fab is the wrong one. He'll get in that booth quick. I'm sorry. I'll play this again. Fabolous is producing that heat here.
Whoa. Look. I'm a top shotter who drop dollars and pop collars. You ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I'll let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her tryna leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler. Flick like a magic stick, yo top waller.
I can't get over that. I'm not gonna rewind the whole thing again. I cannot get over that. Take you to your creator and no, it's not Tyler. 50. It's over 50. Get in that booth. I want to hear a Wangsta or something. We got Squad. Hold on. You know, YouTube is trying to show us part names. It says 50 gonna need the vest and do-rag for this one. Like, yes. He's gonna need, I know 50 don't drink anything. He might have to get a little inebriated, go in the booth and just go crazy. You know what I mean? Like, cause Fabolous is not playing with 50. I don't care about no 50 smart. We're not, the 50 glazing. Please don't do that in the chat. He got to get treated like everybody else. You got a popular New York rapper that is bombing on him. I don't want to, he be cracking this up. You know what I mean? Like, yo, how many people have been followed by 50 Cent? Me. How many people have 50 Cent post 5 videos of them? Me. You know what I'm saying? 5 videos that I posted. Me. 50 Cent did this years ago. And then when Young Buck came at me and 50 Cent in the song, 50 Cent took down the song. And he was still talking to me through my IG or whatever. Shout out to 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? No diss. Never diss him. He's one of my favorite rappers ever on earth, right? And before all that, he was still one of my favorites. So he got to respond to this, dog. The clowning and all that, yeah, he could clown. We'll laugh at that, but deep down, we're going to be like, he didn't drop a song. Rich Mills with the $5 donation said 50s can't do nothing with Fab bar-wise. Hashtag Mr. Money Music. Ooh. What y'all think about that? Y'all think Rich Mills is right? Bar-wise, Fabolous is a way better rapper bar-wise than 50. 50 got the melody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of his music's melody heavy. You know what I mean? That street feel, you know what I mean? It's going to be difficult for him to get that back now that he's moved away from that. He's trying to go into the, I'm a mogul. Let me tear down Diddy so I can like go above here. Even if he tears Diddy down completely, right? Because I thought the documentary, and me personally, I did not like that documentary, right? I think Diddy is a monster, my personal opinion. No diss. I think he's a monster. When you make B.I.G. allegedly pay for his own, like, you know what I'm saying, passing, like, ceremony and all of that, you make him do that, like, what he did to Craig Mack, all of that. Like, I don't like that. I think Diddy's a monster, right? But when I watched the documentary, there's a lot of things that, to me, didn't really add up, right? It's kind of weird watching it. It's just like these guys have all of these, like, insinuations, but they didn't really have a whole lot of proof to things. So, but, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's a documentary. It's his attack on Diddy. He's trying to, tear him down. Like, we get that. We see it, right? Shout out to 50 Cent. You make him mad. This is something he'll do, but I didn't really believe everything I heard in the documentary. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines, everything was going on. But I believe some of it. You know what I mean? I believe some of it. But we not talking about all that. We talking about right now, he's getting bombed on directly by a well-connected, well-respected barsmith here. You know what I mean? This is what we talking about. So all that trolling, troll all you want. But your boy here is giving him that hot lava.
the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her trying to leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler. The blick like a magic stick, yo top walla. Roof going, Dre and Snoop in a drop collar. Screaming let me ride, them youngins got diabolic. They will leave your whip leaning like they pop hydraulics. None of my ops valid, they singing the cops ballads. None of them want beef, they order the chopped salad. Cause how the
none of them want beef, they order the chopped salad. Oh my God. Fabolous. Shout out to 50, but Fabolous right here. This is the verse of the whole thing. He's got the best verse here. Better than Maino, better than Jim Jones, better than Dave East. This is the verse here. Am I bugging? Did I drink a little bit too much eggnog, holiday drink? Let me know in the comment section. This is the one right here. Every time I hear it, it sounds better and better. So I don't know. Academics might have to pay DJ Academics like Drake did. Academics to go at Kendrick, because he's gonna need a mouthpiece to help him. Because right now, this right here is crazy.
You ain't talking about top dollar, do not holler. Niggas can't move us, but nah, we not squatters. They mad cause we fly and niggas cannot swat us. Get it toe to head from bottom to top's Prada. Them window shoppers ain't really gon' cop nada. My dog told me give him the word and shots follow. I let him off the leash like Nino's Rockwaller. You know I got power, your shorty got hot shower. Catch her trying to leave like Tasha shot Lala. The bitch not Mala and nigga you not Allah. Y'all both meet the creator, his first name not Tyler. Blick like a magic stick, yo top walla. Roof going, Dre and Snoop in a drop collar. Screaming let me ride, them youngins got diabolic. They will leave your whip leaning like they pop hydraulics. None of my ops valid, they singing the cops ballads. None of them want beef, they order the chopped salad. How the fuck you niggas got brolic but not solid and be trying to pull cars like we don't got wallets? How do niggas not in the jungle talk to Wallace? How is these grown ass men acting childish? How is these bum ass niggas speaking with stylists when I was so fly and made my bitch a stylist? They can't stop us from scoring, they got a fouler. Can't stop us from scoring. Hey, we met at a pop gala, I call her the top scholar. She come and drop knowledge like she from a top college.
50. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. What do y'all think about this? This is a body bag. 50 get bodied.
Is this a body bag?
Let me know. Is this a body bag, y'all? Fab went off. I've never heard nobody talk to 50 like this in a song. Ja Rule couldn't do it. Ja Rule had that, you know, we gonna clap back. We gonna clap. It's kind of weak, Ja Rule. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't super direct. You know what I mean? You had your parts in it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Fab just went crazy. And now Young Buck, you don't have Young Buck no more. You know, oh God. Lloyd Banks is lazy. He just rustles around and hangs around the battle rap community, around people that ride his glizzy all day, you know what I mean, to feel important. Lloyd Banks is lazy. He's not gonna help you. And 50 dissed Lloyd Banks, so he's kind of separated himself from him. So who has he got? Tony Yayo is a podcaster, interviewer. Tony Yayo can't get in the booth and go at these dudes. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, what is 50 gonna do? Somebody said, Fifth had, this is a super chat. Shout out to super chat. $5. Sean said, if he's mastered the art of staying relevant with just controversy, he put in so much work early on that all his current ops keep it safe. Yeah. But Fabolous is not one of them. And, you know, I'm doing this. I could be talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm doing this because I feel like Fabolous deserves, you know what I mean, this moment in time. So when he not letting nobody step on him, he's not letting nobody just sit there and tear him down all day and not saying nothing. Because I was kind of looking at Fabolous side eye like, bro, you ain't going to say nothing? You letting this dude like clown you, like sitting down and Diddy asking you to party with him and all of that. Like he's picking with you and all of that. You ain't gonna say nothing. And I think Fabolous right now has got the better response. He's got the way better response. And is, you know, if you weigh both responses, 50 response was funny, right? But this wins out. Like at the end of the day, he's rapping. This one wins out. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think he's up on 50. How many times do you see people like the Maino responded to 50? He, you know what I'm saying, through his disses and all that. But, you know, I think 50 kind of got him on the troll, right? So Maino's verse was cool, but, you know, 50 probably still got him, right? Jim Jones came out swinging, but, you know, 50 been putting that pressure. So, you know, it's how you want to look at that. This is like, no, Fabolous got it right now. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a battle rap blogger and all that, but that's my opinion. Insight said Banks been dropping twice a year. He ain't lazy. He don't market. He don't promote. He don't, you know what I mean? If he do drop, it's in a safe space. You know what I mean? Shout to Lloyd Banks. I ain't got no problem with him, but you know, I do concur with 50 Cent. If you look at Lloyd Banks' career, everything that 50 Cent done for him, he seems lazy. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to springboard off of everything that 50's done and just go ahead, go out, make your money, bring in a return. 50 gets paid, you get paid, whatever. And y'all then get back together. And then when it's time to do the tour, it's even bigger, right? Look at Eminem. Eminem, you know, him and Dre, they signed 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent's already a megastar. 50 Cent is already a megastar when you look at it in relation to Lloyd Banks. Eminem, they signed 50 Cent. 50 Cent goes off and does his own thing. He got a song collaborating with, you know what I mean, Eminem and all that. But for the most part, he goes off and he does his own thing and he becomes a mega star with the hustle that he has. Hustle is ambition, right? So then when they do a tour, it's super crazy, right? Because now you got 50, a mega star, you know? So it's, you know, he pulls his own weight. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, Lloyd Banks, I don't feel like, I think he's lazy. This is my point of view. Shout out to him. Maybe he'll diss me online or something. Shout out to Lloyd Banks. Somebody said, Drama Seidel said Banks is definitely lazy. I think he's lazy. And I don't care, like, one thing about me, I don't care if somebody follows me, somebody like likes my post and all of that. Like, I don't care about that, bro. I'm just gonna say what I have to say because I'm walking this earth like everybody else. You might walk this earth in different type of shoes, you know what I'm saying? Different type of suits. You know what I mean? If we driving around on this earth, you might have different type of cars, but at the end of the day, we both driving. You know what I'm saying? We both walking around. You know what I mean? Like we both gotta, you know, put pants on the same way, all of that. You know what I mean? We both trying to get to the money. You know, I don't feel like anybody's really technically better than anybody. You might have different opportunities than the next person. So I ain't gotta like glizzy. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing fans glizzy people and it's just like, what y'all doing? You know, but I think Lloyd Banks is lazy. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? He could say, I don't watch Piper Boy Williams. I don't like him. Like, he got the same hat, right? He can say whatever he want. I don't care. I think he's lazy. You know, this is why 50 separated himself from him. You know, but this right here, there's no way around what Fabolous just did. And Fabolous knew, like, his power, like, what he can do. I can make everybody stop and talk if I go straight for the jugular. And he did. He did. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fabolous. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Also, don't tell 50 Cent anything that I said. This is between us. Y'all don't try to get try to hate on me. This live is between us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. I'm not trying to wake up 50 going at me. I know he knows me. So shout out to 50 Cent. But we do want a response, bro. You got 24 hours. You don't respond to Fabolous in 24 hours, then Fabolous got the win. This will be your first time seeing 50 lose. And then if 50 responds, Fabolous get right back in the booth. And you got to think, Fabolous and just knocked off all his ring rust. Like he's rapping like he did not miss a beat, gang. You know what I mean? Somebody said, you know, he watching. Shout out to 50 Cent. But you know, Fabolous is rapping like he ain't miss a beat. So if 50 responds, Fabolous go right back in the booth. He's already that much more current. You see what I'm saying? So it's, I don't know how 50 gonna deal with this one. I don't know what he gonna do, gang. Somebody said, all right, 40, we'll get 50 Cent. I mean, he's 50 Cent. You know, he's one of the GOATs. We're going to get 50 Cent 48 hours. Let's give him 48 hours. But this is pressure. You know, he hear it. You know, 50 got all these people around him that's just glizzying him. Oh, don't worry about it, 50. Like, Fab ain't nothing. Fab ain't nothing. No, 50. Fab just bombed on you. Bad. So I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fabolous. We need a response ASAP. You too, DJ Academics. We need a response. You got clipped a couple times. You know, we need you to respond and say so. You know, Academics can go live and respond and say something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said 50 don't rap no more. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Yeah, 50 ain't gonna rap. You know, he's to be realistic. He's really at the point to where fans are going to give him a pass for everything. Anything and everything. He could like just make a meme and people are going to give him a pass. I'm not. I'm going to just be like, yo, like, Fabolous got him. You know, it's what it is. Y'all, you know, he's got a lot of glizzy riders. Like when 50 Cent was talking, 50 Cent helped me make a lot of money, bro. I ain't going to even lie. Like when 50 Cent was talking to me on my IG when I ran down on Young Buck and all of that, that whole situation, right? And 50, and it was like big. It was like on, what was it? DJ Academics reposted it. Shout out to DJ Academics. It was on World Star. It was on, I mean, everywhere. Everybody posted it, right? And it wasn't all positive. Like, you know, Buck got a lot of fans. You know, they're like, who's this dude running down on Young Buck at a Whole Foods? Joe Budden podcast talked about it. Joe Budden's like, man, like, why you do that? He can't even go shopping. So it wasn't all positive, you know what I mean? I had prominent people have a problem with it, but I also had other prominent people that laughed about it. What is it? Freddie Gibbs and all of that. Like, shout out to Freddie Gibbs. I mean, it's, you know, like, I mean, other artists, I mean, I could just keep naming like real rappers and stuff like that, but it's, you know, it's what it is, but it don't matter at the end of the day. What matters is 50 gonna rap back to this dude. Because I think Fabolous did it the right way. I got a problem with you. I'm taking it back to hip hop. This is how we do it. This is the right way. Oh, you from New York? You are all right. Well, I'm from New York too. Brooklyn. All right, let's go. You know what I mean? And we'll see if Jamaica Queens gonna go get in that booth. You know, we'll see. Somebody said 50 gonna use AI to level up. Somebody said 50 is reviving these rappers' careers for a split second. Somebody said no pass on this one. Somebody says it's easy to be tough behind that mic. Why didn't he say nothing? Was Diddy was on Drink Champs? We need a party, LOL. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He should have said something about that. Like, yo, like y'all edit that out. But then Diddy controlled the podcast, right? He controlled the footage. So Diddy couldn't be like, no, leave that in. I like the way you edit that. Like, you know how Diddy is. Like, he could. Yo, 50 minutes. Like, what is it? Diddy crazy, bro. But yeah, but you know, I'm sure Fabolous heard about that enough. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just out there. Somebody said, let's go Southside Queens. Somebody said 50 trolls in different ways. Nowadays, he gonna buy the building and change the locks. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, but I want to hear a song, bro. I don't care about all that. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, he can play. I think that's the punk way of doing it. Right? It's like dudes that got money, right? Like, let's just say you getting beat up in high school. You pay somebody to help you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, can you help me? And then, you know, you might try to get the dude to get you some Jordans or something. You know what I'm saying? And you tell people to leave them alone. And all, you know what I mean? It's that type of thing. You know what I mean? It's just like, nah, man, I ain't trying to, you paying people off. Like, yeah, we gonna buy the building. We gonna try to get a percentage to shut you up. Like, why you got to do all that? Are they making that much noise and making that much, you know what I'm saying, commotion and everybody talking about them that you got to try to like silence their voice? Like, these are hip hop artists. This is not like, and they're not even like really getting disrespectful with them. I can understand if they were like just straight disrespectful with 50 Cent and he just like, I'm just going to shut down the whole podcast. That's different because you trying to defame a person. Like, I get that. Hey, something like that happens. I ain't got no problem with it. Right. But in this situation, like, I think 50, like, you know, he amped it. And then they finished it on Christmas. And the way they dropped it on Christmas, you're always going to remember Christmas, regardless of anything that happens in your life, right? Something might happen on the 27th. Something might happen on November 20th. Something might happen on October 18th. You know, you're always going to remember Christmas. On Christmas Day, Jim Jones, Maino, Fabolous, and Dave East bombed on 50. You know what I'm saying? And 50 had no time to respond. He's probably out with family, you know what I mean? Probably doing business deals, probably, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't got no time to respond. Everybody's waiting for him to respond. And if he responds and it bombs, they can go on their podcast and clown it. They will go up there and be like, oh, he ain't even, we bombed on him so bad, he's just putting out memes. That's going to hit. This is an aftershock, right? This is an aftershock effect. Like, what's going on after all of this took place? We already lit 50 up. All he can do is do memes. He ain't getting in that booth. He know what it is. Oh my God. They could say that. They could say it in a nice way. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, so they don't get hit, you know, but it's what it is. Somebody said Maino backtracked on Vlad, though. Somebody said 4 new docs dropping New Year's. Somebody said this is why he said it and dish and you ain't buying nada. And then Geo Eagle said he made time to call their landlord. Somebody said 50 out with the son whose mom got showered. Oh God. All right, y'all, but I'm out. Come and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that.